Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a kind of shoe unboxing, I guess. So if you like the sound of that, do keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe, and I will get straight into the video now. So just before we start, I can see like loads of dark clouds heading my way, so if the lighting is a bit like dull and bright, that's why. Anyway, hopefully it should be fine. The pair of shoes I'm going to be showing you today are a pair of hot chocolate design shoes, and these are the dark tattoo shoes. So these are like the kind of vampire ones, which, oh my gosh, as soon as these came out I was like, I need them. I just need them. If you've been following my channel for some time, you'll know that I do have quite a few pairs of these. This will be my fourth pair now, so I've done videos on all of them, so I will link them in the description box for you and also in the cards at the top as well. So I'll link my first one that I ever did in the eye for you now, and in that one I hauled the Lydia striped shoes. I've also done video on the Cyclops shoes, and I included the drugstore shoes in my like what I got for my birthday videos, so that pair will be in that video. But yeah, today I'll be talking about these ones, and I kind of had the drugstore ones on my list and then I got those and I thought, okay, the last pair I want are the pumpkins. I haven't been able to find like the bright orange pumpkin ones yet because they went out of stock around Halloween, and then they went and released vampire themed shoes. I have been in a very like vampire black and red mood, so these are literally perfect to go with all of those outfits. Like I've got so many black and red themed vampire outfits, I could justify buying another pair because I know I'm going to get so much use out of these. So I will start with the box. The box as always is so cute. So this is the box that it comes in. It's kind of like a milk carton, which is very cute. And then it's kind of got like wash instructions on the box too, just there. And then these are the dark tattoo shoes, and I got these in my normal size of a hot chocolate design 35, which is a UK 3. So that's the sizing information there. They do have a really good size chart on their like official hot chocolate design website with measurements and everything, which is really helpful. I did measure my feet before I bought the Lydia shoes and it said I was a 3, and I've ordered a 3 and they literally fit me perfectly. They're probably the best shoes out of all of the ones that I own that actually fit me the best, so that's really nice. So I have just bought that consistently now. Although these are a hot chocolate design pair of shoes, like that's the brand, I did buy these off of a kind of retailer or like a stockist called Must Wear Designs. I did get my, I think I got my Cyclops shoes and also the drugstore shoes through Must Wear Designs, but I bought the Lydia ones from Hot Chocolate Design just because retailers sometimes do them a lot cheaper, so I did get these cheaper than what they originally were on the website, so that is something to look out for. Hot Chocolate Design bought these out. They were £75, which was quite a big jump. I think it was about £10 more than the other shoes. So their normal kind of flat Mary Jane style shoes go for around £65 including shipping, but these were £75, which is quite a lot for a pair of shoes in my opinion that are quite flat. They're not like platforms, they're not like boots, they are kind of Mary Janes. So I did wait, and then I contacted Must Wear Designs asking if she was going to be stocking these ones, and she put me on the request list, and then she messaged me on the 7th of March. I think it wasn't too much later, I think it was maybe 2 weeks later, that she had a pair in my size in stock. And so these cost me £57.99 plus postage, which was £4.50, so that came to a total of £62.49. so that's what, about £12.50 less than the website. So that's how much I paid for these shoes from Must Wear Design. So definitely have a look if you're interested in a pair, because different sites do them at different prices. But yeah, I will stop talking about all this now and actually get onto the details of these shoes. So just like with every, well, I think it's every pair with Must Wear Designs, each shoe is different. So they've both got different things on like each side. So I'll start with the left shoe. So the idea of this is they're kind of like a tattoo style, which is why the bat is in this tattoo style here. And the theme, as I said, is red and black. So he's got red eyes with this rose, very tattoo like. And then I'll go on the outside first. So there's all these roses and stars, and then there is a skull here with a snake. I didn't notice the snake. And then on the back there is this cobweb, you can see that. And then on the other side there is more stars, this kind of timer with a kind of spider web and a knife, and then inside they are black, and the buckles on these are kind of normal. They're not like coffins or anything. I think the coffin buckles on these would have been really cool, but they are just plain. And then the sole on these ones are diamonds at the top and then hot chocolate kind of symbols, which is their logo at the bottom there. So that's the detail on the left shoe. And then on the right shoe, starting at the front, it has this, again, very tattoo style heart that says bite me, with again all these really pretty roses. And then on the outside, I love this coffin design with the rose and the spider web there. Another rose, a cobweb again. And then on this side, this is very like tattoo like with the hand and the rose and the envelope. And again, black on the inside, normal buckle, and then this time it's kind of reversed. So the coffee cups are on the larger section there, and then the diamonds are down there. So those are all the details on these shoes. As you can see, they're very, very detailed. Like everywhere on the shoe has some kind of print or star or something, and the sole on these are very, very flat, as you can see. Yeah, so they're very, very flat down here, and then they do kind of arch up into this. This is about maybe at the top 3 centimeters maybe, so really not that high, and it's kind of the perfect arch for your foot. Like you feel like you're flat but not too flat, because if your foot's flat it's not comfortable. So they're kind of the perfect comfortable Mary Jane style shoes. So those are all the details on those. I'm really, really happy with them overall. I think they're gorgeous. The only things I would say about these that I wish was maybe a bit different is I wish the spider webs kind of joined up at the back there. As you can see, like all the lines don't really join up to the correct lines on the other side, if that makes sense. So I kind of wish that was like joined up properly. And the only other thing is there is a tiny like sticky mark on one of them that you might have seen when I was showing this one here. So I mean, it's not too much of an issue, but that is just something to notice about these shoes. But overall, I love the print. I'm so happy I got them, and I know I'll get a lot of use out of these. So that's the dark tattoo shoes. As I say in a lot of my hot chocolate design videos, I do love these shoes because they're very, very comfortable. So when I wore the Lydia shoes and the Cyclops shoes, I wore them like straight away and I had no issues. I will say with the drugstore shoes, I wore them around town and I did start to get like a bit of blistering. I'm not sure if because basically when they arrive they have these like cardboard pieces in them that keep the heel kind of like this, so I think they just weren't stretched out enough. These don't seem as bad, like they look quite round, whereas the drugstore shoes were quite pointy, so I think that's what the issue was there. So I don't think I'll have problems with, well, you can see with this one, you can see kind of the difference. So I think you just kind of have to stretch them a bit at the heel if you have that issue with the cardboard pieces they put in the shoes. I haven't worn these out yet, which is why I'm touching the bottoms of them, but I did want to do a video before I wore them out so they're not all gross on the bottom. But from past experience, most of the time they've been comfortable from like the first time I've worn them. Maybe if you are concerned, just put plaster on each ankle, but I never have any rubbing like around the toe area or on the sides. It's only at the heel on one pair out of the 3 that I've owned, so I'd say that's pretty good. A lot of times if I get blistering on shoes, it completely puts me off and then they stay in the box, so not a great habit. That's what I really like about these. I know they're gonna fit me. The only difference is the pattern on them, which is why I always go back, because I know I'm not going to have any issues with them. And the other thing that I always say is I really like these because I can also drive in them. So like today I'm going out to the post office. It does, I mean, it might rain, but it's mostly inside, so I just want shoes I can put on, drive in, and then, you know, walk around the post office, drop off everything, and then go home. I don't want to have to put on driving shoes, get into the car, get into town, and then change and put on boots or anything, because a lot of my shoes I don't feel comfortable driving in, but these and like Converse are the ones that I do feel comfortable in, and I don't really like wearing Converse. So these are kind of perfect because they're still spooky, they're still really detailed, they're still really, really nice shoes, and I can drive in them. So that's always a bonus for me, because then I don't have to faff around trying to change my shoes in the car. So yes, I do like these shoes quite a bit. As you can tell, I do have quite a few now. Yeah, these were the shoes that I picked up and I absolutely love them. I am considering doing a kind of updated shoe collection. I think I said this in a video maybe like 4 months ago, but I'm kind of waiting for spring, because at the moment it's still cold, but it's kind of raining on and off, so obviously I don't want to do a shoe collection when it rains. And all my shoes are kind of scattered everywhere, so I've got like some in the bookcase, some in boxes, some downstairs in another room, some under my bed, some on the rack. Like, they're just dispersed everywhere, so it's quite a lot of effort for me to get them all out and, like, you know, try every single pair on. So I'm waiting for like a nice day, and also when I have the time to film that as well. So it is on my list, it is coming, because I do have quite a lot more, and also some less that I've just sold on from my previous shoe collection. It will be happening, it's just, I'm just waiting for when I have the time, and also when I have a nice day, because like right now it's bright but there are just dark clouds. So that is on the way. I did just want to tell you about that. I was going to say that these were going to be my last ones, along with the pumpkin ones whenever I find those, because I feel like they look so nice with my Halloween dresses. However, they do also do different styles. So these are the Mary Jane flat shoes. They also do platform shoes, and I absolutely love the look of those, but the only spooky pair they do in the platforms are pink, and they've got spiders on. So kind of two things I don't really like, so I wasn't gonna get those ones, but I'd love a pair of platform shoes from them if they ever released like another spooky version. I think that would be really cool. But they have released some new high heels. Now, I've never tried their high heels before. They brought out these, I think it's, oh, I don't know how to say it, esoteric? That doesn't sound right, I'm not sure. I'll put a photo on the screen for you now of what they look like, and they had eyes on, and I really, really liked those, but I kind of just left them a bit because I couldn't find them in my size. But then they brought out a new pair, and they're also bringing out some with like spiders and cobwebs on, which I won't be getting, but it is another spooky pair they're bringing out. The main one that I really want now are the devil heels. So again, they are pink, but I really, really like them. Again, I'll put a photo on the screen of them now of what they look like, but they're basically like a pink that fades into flames into red, and they've got this kind of rockabilly pin-up kind of devil girl on them, and I just love them. They are definitely on my list. I am on the request list for must-wear designs, but I'm really hoping to get those because I think they're just gorgeous. If you do have a pair of heels from them, do let me know what you think in the comments, because I've never tried them before. I'm not sure like what the height is like, so hopefully I will be able to wear those, but I just think they're really pretty. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Do comment down below whether you've picked up any hot chocolate design shoes yourself, or whether you did pick up the kind of vampire dark tattoo shoes. Do like this video if you did enjoy it, and remember to press the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload. And as I said at the very beginning, please do subscribe if you like these types of videos. Haven't done a shoe one in a really long time, so hopefully you liked it, and I will see you in my next video, hopefully. Bye.